Alright guys, so we're just one day away from the official release of Roadcraft, and I'm making this video to share my top 5 reasons why I think Roadcraft will be the best off-road construction game. So let's hop right into it. First off is the in-game physics and graphics. The developers really did a great job at making everything look extremely realistic, and I think this is for sure the best I've seen yet in any game in this category. We obviously know that there is similar games like Construction Simulator, but I must say Roadcraft has taken it to the next level with the overall gameplay and physical features of the game. So basically what I'm getting out of this game is super high quality physics, just like with SnowRunner and Expeditions, with the ability to build and use construction vehicles. For me, I think it's really fun to drive through areas that are just overly filled with wilderness, which is what most of their previous games were like. But now we will have the opportunity to use different machines for constructing roads and building. And like I mentioned, this is definitely one of the most important things that make it the best off-road construction style game. And just like with Construction Simulator, we have seen similar features, being able to operate heavy machinery. But I think the graphics in Roadcraft is what makes it the best currently. Okay, so we talked about graphics and physics. Moving on to number 3, which has got to be that this game has multiplayer with up to 4 players. I know Construction Simulator had this feature as well, allowing 4 players in multiplayer. This is a really great feature for those who want to play together, and maybe in future updates they might consider more than just 4 players. Who knows? So moving on to number 4, which is the maps. There will be 10 large maps separated into different regions to explore. However, each map will have to be unlocked by finishing the required missions. There will be 3 biomes including North Africa, Eastern Europe, and Scandinavia. Also, don't forget that Rebuild Edition of the game will include 2 extra maps. These maps will most likely be released later after the game has been out for a while. Only to those who have this edition of the game will eventually get access to this expansion, and maybe those who have the base version can buy these maps in future DLC or map expansions. We will see. Okay, so lastly, my 5th reason why I think Roadcraft will be the best off-road construction game is having mod support. For years, many players have wanted mods in games like Construction Simulator, but it just never happened. Anyways, I seen this comment here which says, I hope we have customization and mods for consoles. And some users replied saying, for mods we will see, but they have already said we don't get vehicle customizations. and someone else said there won't be. Now honestly, I'm not sure how true these replies are, because I know for sure the game is confirmed to have modding support. Obviously it won't be on release day, but soon in the future it will. So personally, I think there will be customization for vehicles and mods coming after the game released. Anyways guys, those are my top reasons why I think Roadcraft will be the best off-road construction game. Hope you all enjoy the rest of the video, and make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
Looks like our hard work paid off. The storm's passed and the town's still standing. Still, we better check for damage. I've marked your destination at the harbor. Good job there. We need a base of operations on the other side of the river. And that means we need a bridge. I don't suppose you've built a bridge before, right? Well, there's a first for everything. Oh, and if you want a steady supply of concrete slabs, I have just the thing. You can send a concrete slab convoy from the warehouse to the harbor base. Not essential, but it should keep our reserves up. Bridge. That should weather any storm. Remember, our job isn't just to fix what's broken. It's to make life better for folks around here.